Neko Case is an American singer-songwriter and member of the Canadian band The New Pornographers. She released her first solo album in 1997 and six more since then, but she's also released several collaboration albums and quite a few with The New Pornographers. Hi, my name's Dan, and this is a review of the album Blacklisted by Neko Case, which was her third studio album, solo studio album, and released in the year 1980. It's my first time listening to this album, but it's the second review I've done of one of her albums. The other one was for Middle Cyclone. If you're interested, go and find that and go and have a watch. Musically, I would say Americana or alt country might be the best genre holding of this album. And musically, I quite liked it, I have to say. Actually, quite a bit. So there's quite a bit of acoustic guitar. There's a rockabilly style electric guitar that is played quite a lot. The drums often use brushes, possibly hot rods, I'm not sure, but it sounds more like brushes to me. And then there are things like fiddle and banjo and kind of plucked guitar and things like accordion, upright bass, lots of other kind of Americana style instruments in the mix here, and non-Americana style. Musically, it felt like a cross between something like Mark Knopfler in some of his later stuff and Chris Isaacs, which is down to this atmospheric, twangy rockabilly style guitar, but also the general use of reverb stuff. It's nice. There's a lot of use of minor keys, which is unusual for country adjacent stuff. It has quite an atmosphere, which gives it a little bit of an edge of darkness rather than sweetness. It also has respect for the instruments and the music, and this is where I enjoy this kind of music particularly, is because they're enjoying playing, and it doesn't kind of necessarily hugely highlight it. It's kind of texture of music, get different bits in the texture in a way that is, I find, very enjoyable. Her voice is nice. It's a fairly country voice, but not sweet, as I said before. It's strong and strident and really clear. It's high up in the mix. I do like her voice. I'm responding well to it on the second album I've heard of hers. In some way, her approach here reminds me a bit of Norah Jones in the style of vocals a bit. I think she's more country than Norah Jones, but the vocals are clear and so out front and similar tone. Maybe you're going to disagree with me. If you disagree with me, please do so, and do so by leaving a comment and letting me know. The songs are vague, but generally fairly melancholy. There's a thread of mild darkness going through this. That's about mostly what I picked up about the song content. So musically, I'd say if you like things like Alison Krauss or Norah Jones, or the amazing album of Mark Knopfler with Emmylou Harris, or even kind of going a bit left field from that, Fairground Attraction, even the shades of Van Morrison, particularly in the musical backing, you might like this. You might like it quite a bit. Historically, people who've been with me for a while on the channel know that sometimes I've responded badly to country. Not to this. I really like it. And I think tracing the history of my reaction to country, I think I'm mellowing towards it generally anyway. But we'll see. So I'd love to know what you think. So please share your thoughts on this album and or of Neko Case and or about this review with me by leaving me a comment. But that's it from me for now.
Chimney falls and lovers blaze. Thought that I was young. Now I've freezing hands and bloodless veins. Is now